After that, we'll open it for questions to the players and Coach Allen. Okay?
We played a very, very good football team today who executed on both sides of the ball. And, fortunately, we weren't able to stay with them. And I really felt going at halftime. I know it's hard to believe, but I really felt like we would come out and do some good things, really good things, and come back and win the game. I really truly felt that way, but it didn't happen. I don't know why it had to end this way, because this team is after this game now. A lot of these guys are gone, a lot of coaches are gone. So.
Everything you guys had to go through this entire month, knowing guys were receiving, knowing Coach Shannon, you guys were supposed to see overcome.
If I say yes to that question, that's just making excuses. I'm not an excuse maker, never have been. I always feel like I can overcome whatever the situation is. I always try to make a positive out of a negative. So there were hurdles. Every day there was a hurdle. And I felt coming into this game, I felt strong about, and I still do, the group that we have here and the character of the group. And it's heartbreaking because I just thought that, I still wish we had another few minutes left in the game to play.
You talk about it just the way Steven came in. Kind of gave the offense a lift there in the fourth quarter. You got to get some points on the board.
Yeah, he made some plays, which is what we needed to do on both sides of the ball. We need to make plays. We started to make plays in the second half. We had a couple opportunities to maybe for interceptions. We had a couple that I thought were on the ground that we were going to try and get the fumble. I'm still not sure that one wasn't a fumble. I wish I almost, again, I haven't been in a position before. I was ready to call a challenge here because I thought I saw the ball come out, but he didn't use the timeout to do that. But Steven came in and did a great job, and he moved a lot better than I thought he was going to. I thought he did a nice job and gave us a boost. Well, coming into the game, I thought I felt real strong about Jacory coming in. I thought he was going to I thought he was in a really good game, productive game. I just think he made a couple mistakes, and as a player at that position, it's costly. You make a mistake here, a mistake there, but I'll tell you one thing about Jacory Harris. Just like all great quarterbacks, he'll still throw the ball. He'll still go ahead and try to make a play, and that's what makes a great quarterback. So don't count Jacory Harris out.
Weather factor, Jeff?
I don't know. I think not really. I don't. Again, these are all things that you can say and use it as an excuse, but I wasn't cold. I don't know if the players, I didn't think it was a big deal.
As for the players, you guys can talk about the conditions out there. Obviously pretty cold.
Both teams play in the same conditions. Weather is weather. That's football. We've been up here a couple of days and we've been able to adjust, so weather hadn't had nothing to do with the game.
They call it football weather for a reason. You play, and this is what football's supposed to be played in, hardcore gridiron type football, and you can't make an excuse. Like Brandon said, both teams played in this weather.
You talked about just the challenge of trying to cover Michael Floyd today, and compared to what you thought.
We knew coming into the game he was a big time receiver. Unfortunately, he was able to make some big time plays on us, and we just had to adjust a little bit. And he went out late in the game, but coming into the game, it wasn't no secret who their best receiver was and their best player was on offense.
Leonard, can you talk about this catching the touchdown? You guys finally got on the board late in the game. Just why maybe it took the offense so long to get rid of it?
I'm guessing early on we all wasn't on the same page. I don't want to say we wasn't focused, but we wasn't making that many plays. One like we was missing and not getting capitalizing on third down. So later on in the game, we started competing more, making more plays, driving the ball, and we ended up scoring a touchdown, which gave us some momentum.
Leonard, can you talk about Harrison Smith? He had 3 interceptions today. What kind of player he was and what happened to some of those?
What I'm talking about?
Harrison Smith? He had
Number 22, safety?
Yeah, he had 3 interceptions.
I mean, they basically they like rolled the coverage to wherever I was at on the field, and I guess he was just in the right place at the right time and came down with a couple of interceptions, and I guess they had everything, the momentum, the whole game.
Jeff, penalties have been a problem much of the season. They were a problem in the first half. Can you talk about that? Is that game 5 penalties?
Yeah, I believe, I think there were 7 or 8 penalties in the first half. We had one. My big thing is from an offensive line standpoint, the procedure penalty. I think we had 1 false start. I think the other 6 were defense. I don't know. I think they were. And I don't know what we had in the second half. I think we cleaned it up. The 2 things I had talked to you guys about all bowl prep was interceptions and penalties. And I thought we really worked hard and focused on that. It bit us again. We really made the difference in the whole game.
What now? As far as you go, what happens next now? After you get back?
There's only a few weeks left of recruiting, so there's a sense of urgency to get right into that.
This game will hurt that effort.
You can look at it both ways. You might want to come to Miami now because you could say, I can come there and help your school. I don't have to sit around and wait a couple of years. That's how I look at it.
Brandon, can you talk about the play of the defense? It seemed like in the second half you guys did much better, but the first 2 series, especially the 3rd and 15, on the first drive seemed like it was a killer.
Yeah, as a defense, you obviously want to get off the field on third downs, and that hurt us a lot today. We were fortunate enough we was able to get good, push up front, get them in third and long situations, but we just couldn't get off the field.
Can you guys talk about just Mike James playing in this game? What do you meant to you guys coming in and participating in this game? Did it give you a lift at all emotionally?
Yeah, Mike James coming into the game, mostly everybody was like beat up from what happened to his family. So he came in, he a strong-minded kid, he worked hard every time, and he lifted everybody up. Everybody wanted to play the game with him and his family. So we just, even though we didn't get it done, we always playing hard. Mike James came in, did a great job of making plays for the team, and it's glad that he came and did what he had to do for us and be with his brothers. And even though we didn't get it done for him, we all make plays together, and he showed his heart.
Leonard, I guess for the senior class, you go out like this and obviously didn't accomplish what you had accomplished. Just what do you take away from your 4 years in Miami?
It was tough to go out like this, but it's been fun around here my whole 4 years with a lot of brothers, a lot of coaching staff, everybody, like a family around here, and it's been fun. It's been a long road, but it's been great. And I'm gonna miss everybody around here, and like I said, it's gonna be emotional for me. Excuse me.
Steven, can you talk about your play?
Hello?
Can you just talk about your play, I guess, in the first quarter? What kind of things went well for you?
I didn't really care about how I played. I really just wanted the team to win anyway, how we got it done. I'm not a selfish player. I don't look at my self stats or anything like that. I just wanted to contribute to the team any way possible, handing the ball off or throwing the flag out. I didn't really care. I just wanted to score.
Was it hard to play at all, Steve, with the ankle today? Did you feel limited in any way?
No, I didn't feel limited at all. I just felt like I didn't want to make my ankle an excuse to play. And I felt coming in, I felt like my ankle was fine and it was taped up real well. And I didn't want to make it any more of an excuse that it already is. So I just came out hard to play.
Steven, looking ahead to next year, how do you feel this game may help you go into next season when you played there?
Well, every game helps you, with game experience and everything, but all these losses are really what's going to help me get better. I can take all the game experience I can, and just watching film and getting better every day is the only way I'm going to get better.
One last question, that's it. Brandon, I guess spending this week with your teammates, all this time here, you decided if you're going to come back, or are you going to leave?
There's a lot going through my head at the moment, and I haven't really thought about it too much. Because my main goal here was to come to the bowl game and just enjoy the experience and enjoy the seniors and enjoy the coaches that won't be here next year and stuff like that. Me, I have an option. I have an option whether to lead to the next level or come back. A lot of people don't have an option. Like Hank, he has to go. That was his last game today. Coach McGriff, it was his last game today. A lot of guys who don't have an option. So that was just my main focus was to just enjoy every moment with them. And when I get home, that's something I'll think about them, but not now.
Thanks, guys. Miami will be available